extraordinary music.
What's going on, Masterclass family? This is your boy, Mr. Adams, bringing you the Masterclass trade of the day. Today is Monday, January 8th, 2018 of the new year. Our Masterclass trade of the day is Tesla. This one certainly took me by surprise. I did see it in the aftermarket and over the weekend, but I had no idea that it would do what it did today. To start off with our analysis on Tesla, as we can see, what you have seen on all of our other videos on Friday, Tesla consolidated all day long. That's the consolidation here, forming a gold setup that lasted from about 12 noon all the way into pre-market today at 9:30. Once again, this is our gold setup. We have the pivot point red line here and the gray previous day's high, very close together, close enough to consider that to be married. So we have our ideal setup of a gold married for Tesla. When the market opened at 9:30, both of the money flows were positive, and you had a ton of volume, much greater than the average volume, which is the yellow horizontal line here behind the scenes. A lot of volume for Tesla. The second candlestick, which is the 940 candlestick of the 5-minute candlesticks, broke above both the previous day's high and the pivot point. That could have been an entry there, or you could enter at the next candlestick here, which is at 945, which also closed above the VWAP if you wanted to trade it. It was a beautiful trade, and Tesla went straight up. It went from 318 all the way to a high of 336. I believe altogether it increased 6% as a stock, about $19 in total, which is a huge move, especially on a Monday. I believe that this was a short squeeze. If we take a look at the different time frames, what turned me off about Tesla on the daily chart is the fact that this candlestick was under this red 200-day moving average on the daily chart. So I'm looking at the daily chart over the weekend, and I'm seeing the 200-day, the yellow 10-day, the 50-day, which is blue right here, the 20-day, which is the purple, and the 100-day. That's 5 levels of overhead resistance that I'm thinking would be impossible for Tesla to break through all 5. But I was dead wrong. And a sign of that here was that you still had positive money flow on the daily chart. And for weeks, Tesla has been holding the 50-day moving average on a weekly chart. So on a weekly chart, it found support on the 50-day moving average. So this was nothing more than a short squeeze. All of those individuals that expected Tesla to fall and bet against Tesla, they were forced to buy. And that's what caused the stock to skyrocket. On the 30-minute chart here, we have a perfect gold setup with Tesla being above the cloud. On the 1-hour chart, we have, I would say, somewhat of a silver setup, and Tesla was within the cloud, but it eventually broke above it. Once again, the daily chart turned it off for me slightly from it being ideal. However, the strength of the 5-minute chart would have certainly made it a worthwhile trade. And I remember Mr. John Skinner, he didn't hesitate to take advantage of the opportunity that he saw on the 5-minute chart. And I think John did very well. Salute to John and anyone else who caught Tesla and trusted the gold Mary setup on a 5-minute chart. If we take a look at the options chain, we'll focus on the 330 call options on Tesla. which opened at 69 cents and hit a high of $9.22. So that's $69 per contract that turned into $922 per contract, which is about a 13 to 1 on a Monday, which is rare. So that's a really great start of the week to get a 13 to 1. That would advance you 2 levels if you're approaching the or attempting the 100 to a million. So Tesla was certainly our masterclass trade of the day with this 13 to 1 Gold Mary setup on a short squeeze. Dominate.